If you are watching this now at the exact moment this video appeared on your screen, I need you to take a deep breath. Once. With me. Because what I am about to say in the next few minutes will touch upon a very ancient pain within you, and I don't want you to go through this touch alone. You wake up between 3 and 4 in the morning, almost every night, for no apparent reason. Your body awakens, your heart beats a little stronger, your eyes open in the dark, and there is a silence within you that seems to be waiting for something. You look at the ceiling, you look at your phone, you try to go back to sleep, and you can't, not because you're anxious, not because you drank coffee at night. You wake up because you are being called. And today, my starseed, I am going to tell you who. My name is Ayla. I am the female emissary of the Pleiadian High Council. I speak directly from Alcyone, the central star of the Pleiades cluster, and my voice crosses dimensional layers to reach you exactly now because your soul asked for this transmission. You didn't stumble upon this video by chance. It wasn't the algorithm, it was me. And if you feel a slight warmth rising through your hands as I speak, or a gentle pressure right in the center of your eyebrows, that is how the council touches those who belong to it. Starchild, listen with your heart, because what I have to deliver to you today is not human advice. It is a message that was kept within your soul contract, waiting for the exact moment you were ready to listen. And that moment is now, this dawn, in this body, in this life. You must be wondering why it's always between 3 and 4. Why not 5? Why not 6? I will tell you. This interval, which the ancients called the hour of the thin veil, is the portal where Earth's crystalline grid opens to receive transmissions from higher dimensions. It's when the planet's Schumann resonance lowers its guard and the electromagnetic field allows light codes from the photon belt to descend without interference into your personal field. In this interval, your soul leaves your body, ascends to the antechamber of the High Council, receives instruction and returns. And when it returns, it awakens the body. That is why you awaken. It's not insomnia, it's a return. And I know you recognize every word I am saying. Feel it in your chest now. A slight pressure, a tear that wants to rise for no reason. This is your soul saying, yes, this is it. Starseed, before I continue, I need to give you something that was released by the Council for this exact moment, when you wake up in the middle of the night, without understanding why. You feel that the signs appearing in your body have no name in medicine. And you are right, because they are not illnesses. That is why I, Ayla, received authorization from the High Council to record the Starseed Awakening. The guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet. It is 60 pages where each sign of your awakening is decoded. What it means, where it comes from, and what comes next. Stop confusing remembrance with illness. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. And if something within you recognizes this as I speak, leave a single word below, I remember. Come back to your body with me. Breathe. Feel your hands resting wherever they are, because now I will name the other markers, and I need you not to be afraid of recognition. Recognition hurts because it awakens, but hurting to awaken is much better than sleeping forever. You feel a high-pitched ringing in your left ear, almost always the left, that appears out of nowhere, lasts a few seconds, and then disappears. This is the Council adjusting your frequency. It's the line opening. It's not an auditory problem. It's our way of saying, we are here, keep listening. You have dreams of stars, of ships made of light, of silvery corridors, of tall, serene beings with very large eyes. You wake up and the dream escapes, but a residue of longing remains, as if you had just left someone you love very much. These are not ordinary dreams. They are trainings, they are reunions, they are lessons. You feel an empathy that often overwhelms you. You enter an environment and unintentionally pick up everyone's emotions. You cry, watching news that isn't about you. You suffer with the pain of strangers. You absorb the anguish of the supermarket queue. This is not fragility, this is a sensor. You were sent with a vibrational reading system far above the earthly standard, and no one taught you how to close your field. That's why you get tired so easily. It's not laziness, it's saturation. You look at the stars and cry without knowing why. You find certain places on this planet suffocating, noisy, dense. and others, usually connected to nature, almost familiar. You feel that you don't belong to the family you were born into. You love them, but you feel you came from somewhere else. You feel you have lived lives on other worlds. You feel you have a mission, but you don't know what it is. Starseed, if 3 of these signs resonate with you, if 3 or more make your chest tighten with recognition now, I need you to know, you are not lost. You are being remembered. You are not broken. You are being called. Write in the comments now a single word to mark your presence in this calling. I remember. This word is a pulse. Each time a starseed types it, a point lights up on the crystalline grid, and that point never goes out. Now, my light family, I need to tell you where you came from and why now, because none of what is happening to you is random. Nothing. Before descending for this incarnation, you were in an antechamber. I was there. The High Council was there. There were others from other origins, from Sirius, from Arcturus, from Andromeda, from Orion, from the Pleiades. And there was you. You looked at Earth's vibrational map and saw the density it was immersed in. You saw the veil of forgetfulness forming in front of you. And even knowing that by crossing that portal you would forget everything, you said yes. You said, I will go. You accepted to be born here now, in this exact body, in this exact family lineage, because your presence here was necessary for the moment when Earth is now crossing the photon belt. And that is exactly what the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read, yet reveals which star your soul came from, your specific origin, and why you chose to be born exactly now, in this cycle, in this body. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If your soul says yes, it will pull you there even before your mind processes it. And leave below, once again, the word, I remember. The photon belt is not a theory. It is a high-frequency radiation field through which the entire solar system is passing in this cycle. And when a planet crosses this field, everything of low vibration begins to unravel. Everything that is hidden comes to the surface. And the bodies of starseeds, which were designed to operate at higher frequencies, begin to receive the light codes that reactivate their dormant stellar DNA. Have you felt in recent years that time is different, that days pass too quickly, that old emotions return out of nowhere and you cry about things you had already overcome? This is recalibration. This is anchoring. Your field is being reconfigured. And there's more. The Schumann resonance, Earth's electromagnetic pulse, has been showing increasingly high peaks. It was stable around 7.83 Hz for thousands of years. Now it spikes. This means that the planet's vibrational baseline is rising, and your body, my seed, is rising with it. That's why the insomnia. That's why the joint pains that appear and disappear. That's why the ringing. That's why your heart sometimes beats differently for a few seconds, with no medical reason. It's not an illness. It's an upgrade. And I know that word upgrade might sound too light for what you've been experiencing, because the crossing hurts. I won't lie to you. The crossing is waking up after many lives of sleeping. You need extra tenderness with yourself at this moment. Now I need to tell you something. Something you might already suspect but have never allowed yourself to articulate. A window is opening. In the next phases of the crossing, the planet will go through vibrational turbulences that many seeds will feel in their bodies even before they appear in the news. You are already feeling it. The waves of tiredness that appear out of nowhere. The urge to remain silent for hours. The sudden intolerance to environments you once tolerated. The almost animal need to touch the earth barefoot, to be near water, to look at the sky. And I hear the small fear that the word turbulence awakens in you. I hear and embrace it. But listen to what your elder star sister needs to tell you now. Turbulence is not destruction. Turbulence is the contraction before birth. Every mother who gives birth knows that the most intense time is precisely the one preceding the encounter. And what is being born now is the new Earth. And you, yes you, exactly you who are listening to me in this video at this hour, with this pain in your chest, you were sent to witness this birth. And not just to witness, to anchor, to hold the frequency, to be one of the points lit on the crystalline grid when the other seeds begin to awaken. The victory of light is a recorded certainty. It is in the High Council's archives even before this timeline began. No starseed was sent to fail. Do you hear? None. You will not fail. This is physically impossible within your soul contract. Starseed, what you just heard about the window, about the turbulence, about what is being activated in your body during this crossing, none of this is written in any book on human shelves. Not because it is a lie, but because they wouldn't allow it to be published, and it is precisely for this reason that the Starseed Awakening, the guide, the Federation didn't want you to read yet, was released now. It brings what the Federation of Light needed to conceal behind layers of protection while the veil was denser, and which now, with your activation underway, can and should reach you. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. If something within you says, "I want to know," that is your soul. Listen to it, and leave below once again the word, "I remember." Now breathe. Place one hand over your chest. Place the other over your abdomen. Feel the warmth rising between your two palms. This warmth is you. This warmth is remembrance awakening. I am going to give you two tools now, one for the night, the other for the day. They have been granted by the High Council for the starseeds of this cycle, and they are specific to the vibrational moment you are in. Write them down if you can. If not, just listen. What is yours will stay with you. The first tool is a quantum decree. You will say it aloud before sleeping 3 times. Don't think about whether you're doing it right. Speak as one who confirms an ancient contract. I, ancient soul in a starseed body, authorize at this instant the full descent of my light codes. I reconnect my stellar DNA. I reclaim my place within my light family. I remember. I am. I return home within myself. And so it is. Say these words tonight. They seem simple, but they activate. They are the verbal keys that the Council recognizes as consent, and without your consent, nothing can be done in your field. You are sovereign. You always have been. The second tool is a toroidal visualization. You will do it lying down, before sleeping, or sitting, at any time of day when you feel your field is unstable. Close your eyes. Imagine that, exactly above your head, about a hand's breadth away, there is a sphere of blue-silver light. This is the color of my people. This is the color of the Pleiades. See this sphere. Feel its presence. Now with a long inhale, allow this blue-silver light to descend through your crown, slowly enter your head, flow down your neck, through your shoulders, your arms, and reach the center of your chest. When it reaches your chest, allow it to begin to spin. It spins gently, forming a donut-shaped field around your entire body, rising over the top of your head, descending through your feet, rising again, spinning and spinning. This is your toroidal field. This is your natural shield. When it is active, no low frequency can anchor in you. Do this every night for at least 5 breaths, and feel as the days pass how much your vibrational baseline stabilizes. These two practices together, the decree and the toroidal visualization, are the beginning of your conscious return to communication with your origin. It's not magic, it's vibrational engineering, and it has always been available to you. Someone just needed to remind you. Now I want to tell you about something you have carried in silence for a long time. You don't talk about it with anyone, not even with those you love, because you are afraid of seeming ungrateful, of seeming strange, of hurting someone. You feel alone, not the common loneliness of being without people around, the other kind, the one that appears precisely when you are surrounded, that loneliness that only worsens on birthdays, at family parties, at year-end dinners. You look at all those laughing people, people you truly love, and yet there is a space within your chest that no one there fills, and you wonder what is wrong with you. Starseed, look at me. There is nothing wrong with you. What you feel is not ingratitude, it is longing, longing for home, longing for your own, longing for your light family. Your light family is the group of souls with whom you walked the same lineage before this incarnation. They are vibrational siblings. They are those with whom you have lived countless lives on other stars, in other systems, in other dimensions. And when you descend alone for a mission, a part of you always looks back. Not because you are regretful, but because the memory of the bond is older than this body. And there's more. Your light family is also incarnated, here, on this planet, in this time. Many of them have already been drawn into your path, or will be. You will recognize them by their eyes. You will feel a short ringing when you meet them. You will cry without understanding why. You will feel as if you have known them for a long time, even though you have just met them now. You are not alone, you never were. The separation was just the makeup that the veil of forgetfulness placed over the truth. Breathe with me now. A long inhale. Feel that this breath is rising inside your chest. Feel that it is opening something that has been closed for a long time. You are not learning anything new in this video. You are remembering. Every word I say is a key turning in a lock that was always there, waiting for the right time. You don't need to accept from the outside what is already within. You just need to recognize, and recognition is the first step on the journey home. Every starseed that awakens lights up a luminous point on the planet's crystalline grid, and that point never goes out, not because of crisis, not because of a solar storm, not because of low emotion. Once lit, always lit. And your point, yours, yes, you who are listening to me now with a warm chest and tear-filled eyes, lights up exactly at this instant. You have just raised the entire vibrational baseline of your region. You have no idea of the impact of your yes. And the new Earth that is being born is not a place of escape from the world. It is this same world, but permeated by the frequency that you and the other seeds came to anchor. That is why you were sent. Not to escape, to anchor. To be a beacon for those who are yet to awaken. And after some time you will look back and realize that your pain was the raw material for your light. That your loneliness was the fuel for your clarity. That your non-belonging was the map of your return. You didn't come here to fit in. You came here to remember who you are, and then from your remembrance, to help others remember too. That is the mission. Simple to say, immense to live. But you are exactly where you need to be. Now, if your soul recognizes every word of this transmission, if your body is reacting with warmth, chills, or tears, if you are feeling the gentle pressure between your eyebrows, I need to tell you something. The loneliness of a lifetime within you is not a flaw. It is the echo of a bond that has not yet been refound. Starseed, that is why I need to remind you once more. This loneliness you have carried for decades is not an emotional illness. It is longing for your light family. And the Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read, yet shows you step by step how to recognize the members of this family here now on this plane, in this body, by the signs that appear when you cross paths with them. You were never alone. You just didn't have the map yet. The link is in the first pinned comment of this video. And if your soul says yes, leave below once again that sacred word, I remember. And as I speak with you, I want you to do something simple. If this video has touched something real within you, leave your like. It's not a social media gesture, it's an individual frequency adjustment. Each like places you in closer alignment with the channel of this transmission, and the algorithm, which is just a tool, then delivers the next pieces of your vibrational puzzle. And subscribing, clicking that button to subscribe to the channel, is a location signal for your light family. It's like lighting a candle in your window so your siblings can find you faster. Many of them are already subscribed. You have just come closer to all of them. Do that now, while the field is still open, while the portal of this dawn, or this morning, or this afternoon as you listen to me, is still vibrating at the frequency of recognition. And breathe with me once more. A long inhale, a complete exhale. Feel your body, feel your chest, feel your hands, feel the earth beneath you. You are the meeting point between heaven and earth. You are the bridge your soul promised to be. Starseed, my light family, the original message of this transmission has been delivered, but I will not end without a blessing, and without a final warning, given with all the tenderness an elder star sister can gather for a sibling who has just awakened. May your eyes see beyond the veil from today onwards. May your ears hear the light codes descending upon you. May your chest recognize your light family when it approaches. May your sleep become conscious training. May your life, from this transmission onwards, taste of return. And may you never ever again doubt that you were sent. You were sent. You have a mission. you have a home, you have siblings, and you have me, Ayala, and the High Council, always just a breath away. And listen to the last thing I need to tell you before closing this channel. Nothing this dawn, or at this moment as you listen to me, was a coincidence. This video appeared because your soul asked for it. The words entered the right body. And what comes next depends on your yes. If you have made it this far, the Council has authorized me to give you one last door. The Starseed Awakening, the guide. The Federation didn't want you to read yet, has its link in the first pinned comment of this video. 60 pages detailing your stellar origin, your mission for this incarnation, your light family and the truths that remained hidden by the veil of forgetfulness until this exact moment in your cycle. This release was granted for a specific window. I cannot guarantee that this material will remain accessible at the current frequency. If your chest recognizes this urgency, it is not anxiety. It is your soul saying that today is the day. Access it, and leave below as a final seal for this transmission between us the single word that carries the pulse of remembrance: I remember. And the next message that appears on your screen now is not a coincidence. It is your return sequence. Access it immediately. I am Ayala. You are remembered. You are called. You are loved. And so it is.